I remember still being a kid, like 19, maybe 18 and a half, and working for an electrician in Aspen. And I was installing electric towel warmers for people who just... You should have seen these bathrooms I was installing.
Yo, that is opulent.
This was already 1983.
I need it for my house now, though. It sounds awesome.
This was 1983, and you should have seen this. The size of the bathroom was honest, the size of my living room and kitchen.
And where was this? Like, was this in New York or Jersey?
Aspen, Colorado.
Oh, Colorado. Oh, I mean, there's money out there.
Aspen, in the mountains.
That's
like,
wealth.
Right above, like, Maroon Bells and shit.
Yeah. That's what I call my tits.
We did a little fucking housing thing there. Like, there was 2 houses, and we planted I'll never forget, it was December 18th. Like, fuck, no, I'm lying to you guys.
Was it wintertime?
It had to be December 20th, December 22nd.
Christmas present?
1983. And you couldn't see your hands. The snowflakes were so big. And me and this guy, Greg Yeager, the name of the company was Yeager Electric in Aspen, Colorado. That's how good my fucking memory is.
Your memory is really impressive, especially for the amount of edibles you consume.
Greg fucking Yeager. I was working at Aspen Electric, and things were starting to blow up there, and I put a beating on a guy up there, and he disappeared. Right? Like, there was a guy that
Wait, what do you mean he disappeared?
He disappeared.
This movie just took a turn.
What happened was, I was working for this
You can't just drop that.
I was working with this electrical company. I'm maybe 18. I'm fucking nuts.
Oh my God.
I'm living around all these yokels in Aspen, Colorado.
I can't imagine you in Colorado.
I'm a full-time criminal, but I'm watered down to an electrician. I'm an electrician's helper making maybe $9 an hour.
Oh.
And then I would wash dishes 2 nights a week. And I would steal everything that wasn't stapled down at that place, from the shrimp, bags of French fries. I would have robbed the waitresses. I didn't give a fuck. The Coke dealer was the chef, so while he was cooking, I'd run to his house and rob him and go back and wash dishes like nothing happened.
You would not leave your job and run to his house?
Yes, I would, towards the end.
Oh my God.
I was that fucking
Towards the end, you were 18.
Were you feeding... were you feeding an addiction? Or were you just robbing?
At that time,
what were you robbing
I was
so much
feeding
for?
the addiction of...
just like a high?
Just being a piece of shit.
Yeah.
It was what made my dick hard. Mm-hmm. Was if I found out Jessimae Peluso was a scumbag, she's going down.
Yeah.
And I would fuck with you first a little bit.
Yeah, mentally.
I'd break into your house and steal like 100 out of your wallet.
Yeah. And I'd be like, who the fuck?
And then finally,
mental warfare.
Then I'd go into your ounce of Coke and take an 8-ball out.
Mine would be organic green tea. It'd be really boring.
And you go, what the fuck is going on?
Right. Is there a ghost?
And it was just that type of shit. So I was just going crazy. I was working for this company, Aspen Electric, and we were doing this taxi cab place where it's like 12 bays.
Right.
6 of them would have washed them. 2 of them were for like
service.
Them. And then the other 3, I don't know what the fuck they were. And we had to install like those long light bulbs. I forget what they're called. And we had to install the thing
I know what you're talking
and
about.
the plug. And we were there for like 3 months. And they kept switching guys. And finally they hit me with this dude that was just a dick. Like nobody got along with him in the company. Nobody. Like they kept he got into arguments with people. He was a know-it-all. He was maybe, if I was 18 or 19, he was maybe 40-ish, 38-ish.
Yeah.
35-ish, just a real fucking prick.
Right, and he probably was more of a prick because you were younger.
And he used to fuck with me about being from New York. Mm-hmm. You fucking Yankee cocksucker. And all this shit. And one day I said something to him in front of a few guys. Like at lunchtime, some guys were there with us. They were working around the corner or something. Mm-hmm. And they were eating with us. And when they left, about an hour later, he just came out of nowhere with a knife and put it to my neck. One of those the box cutters. Yeah. He's like, don't you ever disrespect me again in front of these fucking people. And he had me. Jessimae, there was nothing I could do. I was standing on pipes to boot. So I had I had no footing.
Yeah.
And he had me. I had this motherfucker. Just on street value alone, I had him. Just on what I knew. But I couldn't make a move. I couldn't even reach from a wallet. I couldn't reach for a pipe. Nothing. I was on pipes. So I said, you're the man. And I let him go. And I thought about it. And I told this guy I was shooting with on Sundays. And he goes, listen, you're going to go back to Jersey to let your dad down and shoot him, aren't you? I go, yeah. He goes, practice on him. So for like 2 weeks, I went down and I knew all his moves. And I worked with the guy. And I would say to him, what are you doing tonight? And he'd go, I'm going to this bar named Murphy's.
just telling you everything.
But I lived 20 miles from him.
Yeah.
So I had to stalk him for like 2 weekends.
Oh, my God.
And I watched the bar he went to. And then I piped him one night. I got him with a hanger and one of those, those sticks that Bruce Lee used in Into the Dragon.
Nunchucks?
Just one along, the long one.
Oh, yeah.
Instead of using
it's like a Night Watcher stick.
Right.
Where did you get that?
What's with the question?
Walmart.
What's with the question? No.
At your local Dick's sporting goods?
No. You couldn't get nothing because you got to assume they could trace everything.
Right.
So everything you
Black
get
market.
has to be very,
A trunk. He got it from a trunk, Lee. The same place that slice of salami was at your feet. That's where he got it.
You get a hanger. You open the hanger. And you fold it in half.
Right.
And you take electrical tape. And you flatten out that hanger. You make a handle. You make like a 12-inch handle.
Is everybody listening?
And you take that hanger. And if I whipped you with that hanger at night, you won't know what's going on for the first 2 minutes.
It sounds like it would also welt your skin.
All you're seeing is this. And you're going... And you can't see it. I'll pop you in the face first.
Jesus.
Oh, Jesus.
Me?
Oh, yeah. It's horrible.
Why is this being directed at me?
No. So this is what happened. So I got the guy on a Saturday. And that Monday, he didn't go to work. I'm sitting at work, and I'm like, oh, is he going to come in and say, because I left him there yelling for his life.
Did he see you?
No, I had a mask on.
No, hit him in the face with a hanger already.
I had everything. He didn't want to see me. This was my first ever. He didn't want to see me, so I beat him up a little bit and just ran away. And
yeah.
I threw the mask away and the jacket as I was driving and all this shit. And I went back to Fred's and I went to my house in Snowmass. And that Monday, I went back to work and like nothing happened. They're like, oh, he didn't call in today or whatever. He didn't come in. That was it. Nobody said nothing. Tuesday, nobody said nothing. Wednesday, at the breakfast, at the lunch, when you come in, the guy would always come out and go, okay, today's lineup, Lee, you're going with Jessimae over to the house up in Aspen. You're finishing up the re-roof. Fuck, how come I gotta go? Get the fuck out. Joey, you're going with Stan. You're going up to Snowmass Village to finish up the apartments up there. Like the guy would give you orders. He would come out on the third day. He's like, where's fucking whatever the guy's name was? He goes, where is he? Anybody hear from him? He goes, why don't you pass by his house on the way down to that job and see what's going on? Maybe he's sick. Maybe his phone's broken. Maybe nobody's heard from him. Maybe he's dead in his condo. And I'm sitting there going, oh, shit.
Maybe he got beat up.
And I couldn't wait to come back at 4:30 to find out what happened. And we got to like a 10 to 5. I got overtime, but still sucked because my heart was beating. And when I walked in, they were sitting there and the guys drinking coffee. And they're like, man, that's the weirdest thing. Yeah, we went to his house. He moved.
He moved.
Yo,
that's a good beating. You beat someone so bad they fucking move?
He picked up and he left.
I think
they don't even want to tell on you they move. That's powerful.
I think I'd probably do the same thing. Fuck. You got beat up in the dark.
He didn't know it was me. He had no idea.
You wouldn't hurt anybody in the first place.
I hope not to get beat up in the dark.
Not even emotionally.
I don't know. Maybe, but that's Jesus Christ. And you're not worried that he's listening to this?
Who can he say? He's 80 now.
Yeah,
what's he going to do?
80-year-old people still have rights?
Yeah, but what's he going to do? He starts to prove I'm there.
Have you seen them fight?
He starts to prove what year it is, what month it was. He starts to come up with a lot of shit.
All right.
When 8-year-olds fight, they look like they're auditioning for a thriller choreography.
So yeah, after like a month of sitting there waiting, when is this guy going to come back and get me?
You thought that?
I really thought that, and the job started dying down. And one day I met this guy outside of like fucking a supermarket, and he had an electrical thing. And I went up to him like a man. I go, hey, my name is Joey. I'm an electrical helper. Do you need anything? He goes, not right now, but here's my card. Keep in touch with me. Because what type of experience you got? And I kept telling him.
You're like, I'm really good with hangers.
And then I called him like twice, and the second time he goes, you could start tomorrow full time. So that's why I remember hanging that. I'll never forget hanging that fucking, I forget what you call it now. It was 30 fucking years ago, people. But it was like the first piece of electricity to a neighborhood.
Like the first type.
It's the first wire that gets
the whole hood.
And we do the post. You put it on a post, and then you put like a board.
A board. Son of a bitch.
I'll never forget that. I'm like, bro, we gotta go home because the snow was coming down. He's like, we can't go home. This has to be done today. Me and him were in this fucking blizzard. Cars were doing fucking 60 past us. We were like 20 feet from the road, and the cars were sliding off the road. I'm like, dog, we're gonna get fucking killed here.
For $9 an hour?
For $9 an hour, maybe 10 at the time, maybe 10. Who the fuck knows?
You're like, I just want to go to people's houses and steal their shit. Why am I in the snow?
But that was my cover, Jessimae. See, if you sit at your house, I lived in such a small community at the time that if I didn't go to work, they would peg me for the thief.
Right.
So in my world, I was always working.
Just to keep good face.
Even when I had those 2 weeks off over the holidays,
yeah,
I would shovel snow for fucking $15 an hour cash.
Now, is that like a cocaine euphemism, or are you like actually shoveling
No, I would
snow?
shovel snow outside, but I'd be casing the joints. I'd look at what time Jessimae leaves, what time she comes back, who she leaves with, because all the condos were together. It was like A, B, C, D. Oh, we were all together. It was I forget what the Creek apartments were called, Snow Creek apartment. I don't know what.
Yeah.
So they were all together. So I'd be out there shoveling. I'd see you leave. I'd see Lee leave.
You take a little timestamp in your mind?
Sure. That's how professionals do it. And then I had my roommate at the time was an engineer on paper.
On paper?
So all the fucking...
Engineer on paper?
What paper?
Yeah, what kind of paper? College ruled.
Listen, let's say you went to school for 4 years and you got all A pluses. And you're supposed to graduate in June. And in fucking January, you get into a fight with 8 dudes and knock 6 of them out.
You're not graduating.
You're not graduating.
No.
So he came back home. His brother had graduated from Brown. He was at the Air Force Academy. This whole family was genius. The older brother was at Brown, going to school with Jackie Kennedy's son. We were talking about the Kennedy before.
Yeah.
I still remember visiting him up there, and Jackie O was on campus. And they'd be yelling, cunt. They were crazy. They were
Cunt to Jackie O? If they were
O.
only alive today and realized what real cunts are.
Yeah, no.
That was not a cunt.
Fucking crazy.
Furthest from the cunt.
So the one brother went to Yale. The other brother went to, listen to this, the other brother went to the Air Force Academy and got thrown out his senior year, and he was a genius.
Why did he get thrown out?
For getting into a fist fight.
I mean.
And then the other brother was a great mechanic in grammar school. You know those kids that lived next door to you that were fixing alarm clocks?
I didn't have those kids.
Grade.
I lived next door to an old lady.
This motherfucker, and he was living out in San Diego. But the other brother's very interesting. Was I telling you this, Lee, the other day?
Like a little off?
The other brother's a janitor at the World Trade Center.
That seems like a very smart job.
The first time they bombed the building, he was drinking across the street in '94. Because he's an alkie.
Guys.
He's an alkie.
Thank God.
Yeah.
So the first time the building got bombed in '94, '93, he was across the street getting drunk on a Friday. The second time it got bombed, he was down the shore. He called in sick because he was hungover.
Wow.
From Sunday. So.
Alcoholism saved his life. Ironically, you never know what it's going to be.
You never know if it's a DJ. It could be a fucking sucalamink, or it could be fucking alcoholism. Something's going to save your life.